I'm sorry, Raphael. What did you just say?
Well, that you just called my friend, the one that played soccer with us that day. San, that's not her name.
Are we really talking about the same person?
Oh yes, my friend, the one with hair up to here, and her eyes sort of green, and always smiling. She's also good at soccer.
And her real name is?
Juana. Her name is Juana.
Juana. Son's name is Juana?
Yes, she has a sun over here and a necklace with a sun.
Yes.
Her name is Juana. Everybody knows that her name is Juana. So you didn't know her name?
The scrambled eggs were delicious, Mom.
Oh well, thanks to the eggs, tomatoes and onions that Salvador brought us.
Yes. I was surprised at the bag of food Salvador brought us.
Look, there are various kinds of people, my dear, and depending on whom you hang around with, you end up being good or bad.
Where from? All that, Mama.
From my own inspiration. But you're talking as if you're taking that personal, huh?
No, Mama. You're not going back to Kiara's subject, are you?
I don't know, son. You're a grown man already. But there's always a level of decency in each man that wants to be treated with respect, as well as there has to be with each woman.
No way. I better go for a walk.
Oh, yes. Of course, you may leave now. Come on. I know that you are going to do exactly what your father did. And you will find a woman and then another, and only God knows if one day you remember that you have a mother, a sister, and a niece.
No, Mom, just stop saying that because it's not true.
Oh, spare me, my dear. You will only know the truth when you get slapped on the face.
What is wrong with you, Mama? You've always counted on me, Mom.
Do you know what is wrong, my dear? When that girl by name Kiara came to see you, I saw myself 40 years ago. When I was in love, following your dad everywhere. What for him to end up doing this to me?
Hello. Good evening, Mrs. Azucena.
Good evening,
I'm
my
sorry
dear.
to bother you, but...
Yes, you are looking for Manolito, yeah?
Yes. The problem is that I don't know what's wrong with my iron. It's still broken.
Oh, yes, I understand you, dear. 40 years ago, well, I also had an iron. And I also had somebody I used to beg to fix it for me. Now I still have that same iron as an antique because the same guy who fixed it for me left it for me as a souvenir. See? Excuse me. Well, see you.
What happened?
Petra, can your iron wait until tomorrow?
No, and go to sleep with this hot flash? I mean, worried about my broken iron. Please, take a look at it now.
We could ask Father Jose for the gold net because he made them for us to play with Juana. It would be awesome if you play in one team and Juana in the other one. So we could be even. Although I think Juana plays better than you do.
No. This is not possible. Can't be the same one. Can't be. This is impossible.
Oh no, Mr. Mauricio, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, Raphael. Don't worry, it's nothing that cannot be solved, okay? But what is this?
I swear to you, Desiree, it feels like pressure coming in. Because I have a feeling that Mauricio and I could be like the way we were before. I have to confess to you that I want to feel the same love and tenderness that I saw him sharing with that child. After all, I was the one who brought this child to our house. Oh, I want to hear Mauricio saying, Carlota, this is wonderful. It is wonderful to have a family that I dream so much about.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mauricio, dear, would you like to have a drink with us?
No, Carlota. What I want to know is what this file is doing here in this house.
Where's everybody? You know where they are? Well, they better not see me like this, right? Especially Titi. Because I can't hide anything from him. Because he'll find out. He'll find out immediately. Why would I want to bother him with so many problems? Why would I tell them what people do to me? They'll just get worried. Lily Poo. Thinking about it? Maybe I shouldn't have told you about Mauricio, my friend. That I like a married man who's much older than me. Oh my God. The worst part of all of this is that I can't control it. Oh, Mauricio.
Carlota, what is this? An espionage mission or what? Tell me, because if that's the case, I'm living among enemies.
No, Mauricio. Wait a moment. Don't take it like that, please. I can explain my reasons to you.
Very well. Shall we go to the study, please?
Oh, my dear. When did you get in here?
A long time ago, Grandma, but when I got here, I didn't think that there was anybody at home.
Have you eaten?
No, thanks, Gran. I'm not hungry.
Oh, you don't have to say anything, dear, because you are just like your mother, and your mother is just like me. And that makes me worse off all because I am the eldest. I can tell that you are starving, my dear, and there is no human power that will hold me from feeding you, my dear. See, let's go.
No, it wasn't Desiree who brought the file to me. I asked Alfredo for it.
Ah, your brother, huh?
Yes, I asked my brother. Do you know why? Because I'm not stupid, and you know that. I will not tolerate any ordinary girl to barge into my marriage.
You're mistaken, Carlota. We have discussed this.
Yes, we spoke about it, but you told me that you had nothing to do with her. But it happens to be that I saw you. I saw you hugging that girl at the door of our house. And then you got her a job at the magazine. Do you think I'm an idiot not to believe that you have something going on with the photographer?
Carlota, I told you the truth.
No, Mauricio. I don't believe you. I have instinct. I know that there's something going on with you, but I don't know what, and I'm under the impression that it has to do with that girl. And her name is Sun. Very sophisticated, right? But no, Mauricio, her real name is Juana. Juana Perez is her name.
What did you say?
Juana Perez. It says it very clearly. Juana Perez. Look, Mauricio, if a woman is going to be around my husband, and if she's going to be flirting with him, I have the right to know everything, even the smallest detail about her. Don't you find it strange that you've hired a minor, huh? I have every reason to be suspicious. This is unbelievable. I also want to know if that girl's parents have given her permission to work, because she's only 17 years old. 17 years old!
You have to leave that alone, my dear. You have to wait for the food to be ready.
It's not important, Granny. I want to help you. It's not important.
Oh, I just want you to relax, okay? You look kind of pale.
What's the problem, Granny? I can do this, okay? Look. Where's Manolito?
In his room, dear. He claims to be fixing Petra's iron. Oh, well, because Petra's iron keeps breaking all the time, my dear. Anybody would say that all Petra does is ironing.
Look, Petra, but I'm sorry. This iron is working perfectly well. I can tell that you haven't even used it since the last time I fixed it. How do you know it's not working?
I don't know, Manuel. Anyone can make a mistake.
Really? Could it be that you're trying to look for another type of mistake?
Are you proposing anything to me, Manuel?
What do you mean?
Oh, look, Manuel. I'm kind of dumb. I like you very much. Manuel, I really like you. So very much.
Well, Petra, what's the matter with you? You don't have to feel bad about it. Those are nice feelings.
Yes, Manuel, but these feelings hurt me too much. Especially because you're with another woman all the time.
What do you mean, Petra?
Manuel, you told me you didn't have anything to do with anybody. But I know you have a girlfriend.
What is this, Petra? Oh God, what girlfriend do I have?
Manuel, Nicholas told me so. He even met her and all. And your mother met her too. You know what happens when the mother meets the girlfriend of her son? Every other woman becomes an ordinary obstacle.
What's going on between that girl and me is not what you think, but it's useless trying to make you understand.
Yes, of course.
Carlotta, everything would be so different if I could feel your support from the beginning. If I could explain to you what's really going on with me since the beginning.
Explain it to me. I'm listening. Explain it.
The distance that you say you feel in me, it's not because of another woman. No, Carlotta. It's the result of something different. But you have rejected the truth and you have invented this entire story. And that young girl, Carlotta, Juana Perez. Juana Perez. Yes. She is very important to me. More than you can imagine. But not because she is my love or any of those stupid things. No. But because of something that would be pointless trying to explain to you right now.
Mauricio,
Carlotta,
where
I
are you
have something
going?
too important to do right now. I have to go out.
Mauricio, you can't leave like this. Mauricio,
I'm sorry,
please don't
Carlotta.
go.
Someday you will understand everything and I am sure that you will regret all your bad thoughts. Right now, I've got to go.
Mauricio!
Eat well, my dear. Eat well. You know you have to nourish yourself, huh?
You didn't see how much I ate at Lily's house. I surprised myself.
Well, is your friend's mother okay with you now? Because she was saying bad things about you.
Look, Granny. Do you think there's anything going on between that policeman and my mom?
Inspector Juana, Inspector.
Uh-huh.
I really don't know. What's up your mother's sleeves.
Come on, tell me, Granny. Right.
Look, if she would be smart enough, I could give you an answer. But it's okay for a good man to have good intentions, but she still finds faults with him, although I like him. Huh?
What? You think that Salvador is a good man? What a miracle, my dear, because the only good man for you on the face of the earth used to be Titi.
No, madam, don't say that, my dear. The problem is that unfortunately we have been unlucky with the ones that have passed here. Also, Anna Maria used to take what was not convenient for her. She used to fall in love with the wrong guys. Well, I am glad that it only happened to me once in my life, dear.
Could destiny be hereditary? Because all three of us got pregnant at 17, and all three of us fell in love with the wrong guy.
What is it, Salvador? I'm beginning to feel uncomfortable.
What happens is that this is a family place, and the people here are very, very nice.
No, Salvador, I'm not talking about the place. I just feel like everybody's looking at us as if you and I are an item. And you know that's not true.
Well,
What's this?
Mrs. Francesca sent you this. Thank you. Thanks. You're welcome.
Salvador,
Enjoy it.
could Could you explain to me what's going on? Because I'm a bit confused. Talk.
I don't know, but let's make a toast anyhow, right?
Okay, cheers. What on earth have you told these people about me?
No. I've just told them a couple of things about you, but they're very good things.
Do these people seem to think that you and I have something going on together? Is that it?
No. The thing is that the people here are very spontaneous, Anna Maria.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Like I was born yesterday.
Carlotta, I think he was mad at you because you were investigating things in the office behind his back. Oh my. Oh, Carlotta, what if he now thinks that I'm the one who brought the file here?
No. I told him that it was my brother. But in any case, if it was you, what's the problem?
Okay, well, Carlotta, I really think you should calm down.
No, I can't calm down, Desiree. Don't you see Mauricio went out again? Where would he go? I'm not staying here like this. I'll find out.
But Carlotta?
Petra, do you feel better now?
Yes, Manuel. I feel better when you're near me. At least I'm not jealous, but I always get a little nervous.
Look, Petra, I don't know how to tell you this, but the problem is that I never thought that you were taking our relationship so serious.
Really?
Yes, because I've always told you that I need my freedom.
Your freedom, Manuel?
Of course. I think that I've always been honest with you. I need my freedom to live in peace.
Manuel, I don't understand you now. What freedom are you talking about? Everybody in this neighborhood says that you only live for your family.
Oh, well?
What freedom are you talking about, Manuel? You only live for your 3 women.
Well, of course, Petra, because, well, aren't they my mom, my sister, and my niece? I have to look after them.
Manuel, I know. And that's why you'll never have someone who could take care of you. Someone who could really love you.
Wait a minute, Petra. I don't get what you're trying to say. What are you talking about?
Manuel, I'm talking about the reason why you don't want to have a girlfriend or anything serious with anybody. You don't want a love that can tie you up. Although you have someone that really loves you like I do. Or that other girlfriend that you have too. Or is it because of those 3 women you will end up unloved, unwanted, and lonely, Manolito?
How many meat pies have you baked today, Granny? Because I see so many dirty things in the sink.
Oh, my dear, I tripled my production. Thanks to the idea of little Nicholas. Whoa, and thanks to you too, we have succeeded.
Thanks to me? How come?
Yes, of course, because of what they say about the miracles, huh? Well, you see, everybody wants to eat the pies in front of your house before going to work. So Nicholas and I have set up our stand there.
For what?
See, well, I'm not harming anybody here, right? You know the situation. I had to come up with something.
Petra is leaving.
Hello, Juana.
Oh, hi.
You're busy, aren't you?
So Petra, tell me, did you get your iron faced, huh?
Yes. The problem is that it has a false contact and it messes up from time to time.
Yes, but don't worry, Mrs. Azucena, because I'll be more careful from now.
Yes, my dear, yes, dear. Take good care of it so it can last for a long time, huh?
Well, Petra, it's getting late, right?
You're right. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, my dear.
Oh, Juana, I forgot to thank you.
Thanks for what?
Well, because I found one of those copies of the virginity certificate that your mom gave away. And I played the lottery with the numbers of the certificate.
Really?
Yes, and I won some money.
Oh, well, then you could give part of the money to Juana, yeah?
That's a joke. Don't pay any attention to Gran, okay?
Petra, it's getting late and it worries me that you will be wandering around by yourself with all the dangers that there are on the streets.
Yes.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Well, bye, my dear. Bye.
Bye.
Let me walk you out.
Granny, you're such a tease. You're so crazy. No, seriously. Besides, you know she won it all by herself. It wasn't because of me.
I didn't say anything. She did.
Is there anything for me to eat?
Hey, yes. Sit down, my dear. Sit down and let me serve your food, huh? Listen, son. Did you fix Petra's iron well this time? Oh, no. Don't say anything. I know you left a loose cable so she can come back tomorrow, right? Well, I know. I suppose you did that, huh?
Detective Gamboa?
How can I help you, sir?
Oh, I'm looking for Mr. Gamboa. Is he in?
No, sir. There's nobody in the office at this time.
He's probably there, sir, and cannot hear the door. Detective Gamboa?
There's no one there. Even the secretary is not there.
But I need to talk to Mr. Gamboa right now.
I believe you, but there's no one in the office.
Maybe you can give me his cell phone number or address, right?
No, sir. I really don't have any information. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
No, sir. What I need to talk to him about can't wait till tomorrow.
Batico, dear, do you know where your father could be?
No, ma'am. I'm not Alfredo.
That's right. Where could that scoundrel be at this time?
Oh, he has no shadow, ma'am. Don't you know that by now, ma'am?
The day that I get used to that doesn't exist. Look, Umberto, have you seen him at your sister's house? Lately, he has a lot of things to look for over there.
No, ma'am, he wasn't at Carlotta's. You know what? Now that you mentioned my sister, I wanted to tell you something.
Yes, dear, tell me. Go on, tell me.
I saw that my sister was not doing well.
Really?
I saw her very bad.
See, my dear? Oh, my poor daughter. Should I go over there?
What a nice surprise, Rogelio. Rather strange that you didn't call before coming, though. You always call.
This is my daughter's house, isn't it?
No, of course not. But the thing is, you could have saved yourself the trip because Carlotta isn't here.
Yes, I know. And Mauricio is not home either. That is precisely why I came over. I did call, my beautiful lady. And when I learned that you were home all alone, I didn't hesitate for 1 second to come here and keep you company.
No, this is not possible. Son, are you Juana? The same Juana Perez I've been looking for so long? No, this is not possible. It must be a coincidence. Of course. Gamboa said that this was a very common name. There must be 1,000 Juana Perezes. But,
Then why are you talking about kids? I don't get it.
well, Carla slipped. It seems there's no place that I can go without me running into some kid. And it reminds me how much I want to have a kid. And I can't. Besides, I didn't mean to hurt you, son. And I don't see why you should feel bad just because I talked about kids. I really don't. You were so sad that day. You were lost and lonely. And I got you so nervous when I spoke about children. Why?
It's just that something incredible is happening to me. And I never thought that it could happen to me, you see? There's no explanation for it. The only thing I know is that my mother and my grandmother went through it at my age. And for them, there's no explanation. What's happening to me cannot be explained. And it looks like I brought it upon myself. I don't understand it. It's like I were falling in a precipice that never ends. And here I am talking to you and I'm still falling. I don't know who I am or where I'm going.
My goodness. Could this be possible? It cannot be her. The woman I'm desperate to find, son?
You have to admit it, ma'am. You have to acknowledge it. Carlotta has never been too centered at all. She's used to doing whatever she wants, and as soon as things get out of control, she falls into crisis.
That's your father's fault. Because he spoiled her too much, Ambatico.
Oh, well, ma'am, whatever the reason is, Carlotta is going through one of her worst times.
Oh, no.
She's very nervous, and you can't even have a conversation with her. And if we talk about the boy that she wants to adopt, she doesn't care about him. I don't understand why she took him into her house.
I told her not to do that. Because that was going to create another problem. Besides, her handsome husband doesn't pay attention to the child much either.
No, ma'am, he does.
Really?
Well, I don't know if Maurice will love that child or not, but at least he pays more attention to him than Carlotta. You know what? I felt kind of weird to see him all alone.
Who, dear? Mauricio or the child?
Good question, ma'am. Good question. Because when I saw them talking there, it seemed that they were both very lonely.
Oh, son. You are as good an observer as I am. And if you notice that Mauricio is not doing well, your sister's doing worse. And I know that when Carlotta's like this, she's capable of doing something crazy.
Come in. What's wrong with you? This has to be very serious for you to come at this time. Having problems with Rafaelito?
No, father. On the contrary. I want you to speed up the process of the adoption.
So that means that you and your husband are completely sure?
Yes. Yes, father.
I'm happy for Rafaelito. I'm very happy for him. But then what's the matter, Carlotta? You look very nervous.
Look, father. I would like to talk to the girl who took those pictures.
With Juana?
That's right. I would like to talk to Juana Perez. Is there anything wrong with my favorite uncle?
Your favorite? I'm the only one.
Oh, this is getting serious.
I don't know if it's serious, but I don't feel too good.
What's the matter? What's the problem with my cute uncle? What is it? Aren't you going to tell your favorite niece? Well, because I'm the only niece you really have. What's going on?
The problem is that a girl that I met came over today. Her name is Kara. And she thinks that she's my girlfriend.
She thinks?
Yes, she thinks so, and so does Nicholas. And so does Petra, and she got really jealous because I assumed that she really wanted that position also.
You're a heartbreaker, Titi, and you know it.
No way.
Oh, Titi, please. If you knew all the women out there who wish to be with you, and you don't even notice them.
I do notice, but I don't allow myself to fall in love.
But why not?
Because, Juana, that would complicate my life too much, and I have other things on my mind. Can you imagine how this house would be if I leave?
Well, I can't. I can't really imagine my mom and Granny without you. You're always trying to resolve all their problems, but you have to live your life too. Let's be clear about that, Manuel.
I already have a life.
Oh man, could this be anything genetic, huh? Mom, Granny, you, and I.
What are you talking about?
Well, that this family is always suffering about love problems one way or the other, don't you think?
Look, Juana, what kind of love problems do you have?
Carlotta, Juana is a girl that everybody loves in this neighborhood, and I insist on that. Do you have a problem with her?
No, father. Please, the problem is that I want to talk to her because I understand that she started working for my husband.
At the magazine? Oh gosh, that's a great opportunity for her. Well, Carlotta, I didn't know that. Well, I know that she's still going to school.
Oh yes, that's why I wanted to talk to her. Well, not only with her, but with her legal guardian. And since I know that she lives around here and she belongs to your parish, I thought that you could help me. Could you please tell me where she lives?
This is your address. There's your bike. Do I get down and ask her, is it you? Are you the woman wrongly inseminated? What if you say it's you? The woman that I've looked for so long. What should I do, God? What?
The best example is my mum. Because she's always falling in love with the wrong man, and one way or another, she seems to deny herself of falling in love with the right person.
All that is perfect, Juana, but I'm not asking about Anna. I'm asking about yourself. Are you denying the possibility of falling in love?
Oh dear, it's so hot in here. Aren't you hot?
Yes, I am hot, but answer my question. Please, are you falling in love with anyone?
Oh, but who said that? Oh God, did I say that? No, right?
You said it because you included yourself in the group. Granny, you, your mom and I, right? You said we had a genetic problem.
No, wait a minute. It's just a way to say it, a way to explain it. It's like, how do I explain this to you? It could probably happen to me in the future. Tell me if I'm mistaken. My mom, Granny, you, and well, maybe me. That's all.
Look, Juana, I don't want you to be afraid of falling in love if you find a man. A good man that you like, who makes you feel pretty and good inside. Please, don't make the same mistake that I made, huh? Go ahead and love him back.
Are you there, son? Or Juana? I have no other option. Yes, I cannot stay here with this doubt. I will clear this once and for all. Yes?
Mr. Mauricio, this is Inez. I'm sorry to bother you, but I just called to tell you that I found the documents that you brought from Miami, okay? I left it on top of your table.
That's fine.
Oh, something else. I also found the envelope that you had lost.
Which envelope?
The one the detective brought. Oh, I don't remember his name.
Ah, the one left there by Mr. Gamboa.
Yes, the one that we couldn't find.
Okay, Inez, and thanks a lot. Thank you. Goodbye.
I want you to serve the salmon in the fridge. And I don't have to tell you how to do it, do I?
No, madam. Mrs. Carlota was kind enough to show us how to do it. Excuse me.
She doesn't like you.
I don't need her to like me, Rogelio. Servants are there to do their job, and that is to serve. They are not hired to love or to be loved.
Desiree, you are fascinating. So fascinating. Sweet and sensuous on the outside, yet cruel and poisonous. You were made for me.
Well, I have feelings too, Rogelio. Don't get me wrong.
Has Mauricio talked to you about his plans to save the magazine?
No, he hasn't told me anything.
He must be desperate. Because there's not much he can do within just 1 week.
Really?
I'm surprised that, in Francisco's absence, Mauricio hasn't tried to get you onto his side.
Oh no, he hasn't done that. At least he hasn't tried to propose anything to me.
Well, that's better then. Much better. That puts me ahead so you and I can make an agreement.
Rogelio,
Now that you've mentioned it, there's something I'd like to know.
Whatever you want.
What do you think about the supposed death of Francisco?
My, oh my. Mrs. Amparo, why looking so elegant? Are you expecting someone special?
Yes, Alfredo. By your scent, I thought it was your father. It's a pity that you are just like him.
Yeah, Mother. You should know that I'm very proud of that. If you knew how funny and pleasant it is. But unlike my father, I would never make that mistake. Because I will never get married. Never.
That's why you cover all your dad's adventures, right? Do you think I'm the one who drives him crazy? I bet you know who is the last one of the girls that your dad is seeing right now. I bet you know it. And you enjoy it too, right? Alfredo, tell your mother.
What, Mother? What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
How much is it going to cost me this time, Alfredo? Because I am dying to make that crook's life miserable.
Mrs. Amparo, I mean it. I know nothing.
What do you mean by that, Alfredo? Of course you know.
If that was the case, I think my dad would pay me more this time. So you better find another way to entertain yourself, my dear mother.
Why do you have that worried look on your face? Are you going to tell me nobody has ever asked you this question before?
Well, no, Desiree. If you don't ask me, who would? Unfortunately, I do not happen to know Francisco's mother very well.
Really? So now you're blaming me? How funny.
No. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't want to... Oh, let's forget it. Let's just forget it. But I am curious to find out what Francisco's mother is saying.
That her sweet, beloved son is dead. I found that out through Mauricio. He told me about it. What do you think?
The truth? There is no need to hear mother's premonition. To think about that possibility of Francisco being dead. He has disappeared for too long, and it is only logical to think of anything in that regard. Are you going to tell me that you haven't imagined him dead?
No, yes, of course I have. I've thought of it several times. But since I'm the only one who'd benefit from seeing him dead and I didn't do it... Unless you know somebody else who wanted to kill him.
Be careful, Desiree. Be careful. You are playing the game of wanting to reveal secrets. And remember, we are slaves to what we say.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes curiosity pays a high price. But I'd really love to know if he's dead and who killed him, so I can thank him for the favor.
This is her house. Yes, because there is that horrible motorcycle of hers. Well, Mona Perez, you will have to tell me now what's going on between you and my husband.
Oh, who could that be? Maybe Mom forgot her keys, huh? It's you.
Yes, me. You know me, right?
That envelope holds the portrait that Gamboa made. That should explain everything.
Why are you here? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't... I'm very surprised to see you, that's why. Please come in.
So you live here?
Yes. I'm sorry, Mrs. De La Vega, but did anything bad happen or something?
Maybe.
Did anything happen to your husband?
What makes you think that if something happens to my husband, I would come here to tell you? Or is there any reason for me to do that?
No, not at all. No, I'm just surprised to see you here in my house. That's all.
Are you really surprised? Are you that surprised?
Yes, of course.
Is it really a surprise that I've come over here to get to know you better?
Wait a minute. You mean you've come to my house to get to know me better?
Look, Juana, because that's your name, correct? I came over here because I want to make something very clear to you.
Here is my answer.
Personal, huh?
No, Mama. You're not going back to Kiara's subject, are you?
I don't know, son. You're a grown man already. But there's always a level of decency in each man that wants to be treated with respect, as well as there has to be with each woman.
No way. I better go for a walk.
Oh, yes. Of course, you may leave now. Come on. I know that you are going to do exactly what your father did. And you'll find a woman and then another, and only God knows if one day you remember that you have a mother, a sister, and a niece.
No, Mom, just stop saying that because it's not true.
Oh, spare me, my dear. You will only know the truth when you get slapped on the face.
What is wrong with you, Mama? You've always counted on me, Mom.
Do you know what is wrong, my dear? When that girl by name Kiara came to see you, I saw myself 40 years ago. When I was in love, following your dad everywhere. What for him to end up doing this to me?
Hello. Good evening, Mrs. Azucena.
Good evening,
I'm
my
sorry
dear.
to bother you, but...
Yes, you are looking for Manolito, yeah?
Yes. The problem is that I don't know what's wrong with my iron. It's still broken.
Oh, yes. I understand you, dear.
I'm sorry, Raphael. What did you just say?
Well, that you just called my friend, the one that played soccer with us that day. San, that's not her name.
Are we really talking about the same person?
Oh yes, my friend, the one with hair up to here, and her eyes sort of green, and always smiling. She's also good at soccer.
And her real name is?
Juana. Her name is Juana.
Juana. Son's name is Juana?
Yes, she has a sign over here and a necklace with a sun.
Yes.
Her name is Juana. Everybody knows that her name is Juana. So you didn't know her name?
The scrambled eggs were delicious, Mom.
Oh, well, thanks to the eggs, tomatoes, and onions that Salvador brought us.
Yes. I was surprised at the bag of food Salvador brought us.
Look, there are various kinds of people, my dear, and depending on whom you hang around with, you end up being good or bad.
Where from? All that, Mama.
From my own inspiration. But you're talking as if you're taking that. 40 years ago, well, I also had an iron. And I also had somebody I used to beg to fix it for me. Now I still have that same iron as an antique because the same guy who fixed it for me left it for me as a souvenir. See? Excuse me. Well, see you.
What happened?
Petra, can your iron wait until tomorrow?
No, and go to sleep with this hot flash? I mean, worried about my broken iron? Please. Take a look at it now.
You could ask Father Jose for the gold net because he made them for us to play with Juana. It would be awesome if you play in one team and Juana in the other one. So we could be even. Although I think Juana plays better than you do.
No. This is not possible. Can't be the same one. Can't be. This is impossible.
Oh no, Mr. Mauricio, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, Rafael. Don't worry, it's nothing that cannot be solved, okay? But what is this?
I swear to you, Desiree, it feels like fresh air coming in. Because I have a feeling that Mauricio and I could be like the way we were before. I have to confess to you that I want to feel the same love and tenderness that I saw him sharing with that child. After all, I was the one who brought this child to our house. Oh, I want to hear Mauricio saying, Carlota, this is wonderful. It is wonderful to have a family that I dreamed so much about.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mauricio, dear, would you like to have a drink with us?
No, Carlota. What I want to know is what this file is doing here in this house.
Where's everybody? You know where they are? Well, they better not see me like this, right? Especially Titi, because I can't hide anything from him, because he'll find out immediately. Why would I want to bother him with so many problems? Why would I tell them what people do to me? They'll just get worried. Lilipu. Thinking about it? Maybe I shouldn't have told you about Mauricio, my friend. That I like a married man who's much older than me. Oh my God. The worst part of all of this is that I can't control it. Oh, Mauricio.
Carlota, what is this? An espionage mission or what? Tell me, because if that's the case, I'm living among enemies.
No, Mauricio. Wait a moment. Don't take it like that, please. I can explain my reasons to you.
Very well. Shall we go to the study, please?
Oh, my dear, when did you get in here?
A long time ago, Grandma, but when I got here, I didn't think that there was anybody at home.
Have you eaten?
No, thanks, Gran. I'm not hungry.
Oh, you don't have to say anything, dear, because you are just like your mother, and your mother is just like me. And that makes me worse off all because I am the eldest. I can tell that you are starving, my dear, and there is no human power that will hold me from feeding you, my dear. See, let's go.
No, it wasn't Desiree who brought the file to me. I asked Alfredo for it.
Ah, your brother, huh?
Yes, I asked my brother. Do you know why? Because I'm not stupid, and you know that. I will not tolerate any ordinary girl to barge into my marriage.
You're mistaken, Carlotta. We have discussed this.
Yes, we spoke about it, but you told me that you had nothing to do with her. But it happens to be that I saw you. I saw you hugging that girl at the door of our house. And then you got her a job at the magazine. Do you think I'm an idiot not to believe that you have something going on with the photographer?